If you look up in the universe and feel small, it's because you started out with an ego unjustifiably too high to begin with. The cosmic perspective takes a step beyond that, and it allows you to realize the atoms in your body, the molecules that comprise life, are traceable to stars that manufactured those elements in their crucibles of their core, and then exploded, scattering that enrichment across the galaxy, enabling next generations of stars to form planets. And at least on one planet, life. And at least at this time, people. So we are a participant in the great unfolding of this cosmic story. People like to think I'm special because I'm different, but there's a whole other way to look at it. Maybe you're special because you're the same.
The world we live in is not competition where everything kills everything else, but actually it's a coupling of beings that work together to transform the planet. And I hope we're on the same path.
And here we go again. Not going anywhere. Talking about life, feeding our vanity, digesting nothing but time. Where I can't see, maybe we can understand. This planet language is not an empty intention. It's action. Back and forth action.
Chris finished his vows this morning.
Yeah.
So you know
That's ahead of time.
We're ahead of the game here.
Yeah.
Phoebe, I would marry you 1,000 times.
Damn it!
Okay.
Chris, some of this may sound familiar, but we've got audio this time, so try to sound surprised. We've been in water and over mountains, on foot and skis, in canoes, sailboats, and scuba gear, with friends and family, both 2- and 4-legged. We've enjoyed the sun and braved the rain and snow, maybe not always laughing, but always returning closer than we left, and remembering the challenges we overcame together fondly, the true meaning of Type 2 fun. My grandmother used to say that the key to her long, happy marriage is to laugh, and I'm inclined to believe her.
She's made of water and wine. It's only natural.
We may never have guessed on that first rainy date that we would one day end up here the way that we did. But I know from experience that you and I make a great team. I love you, and I can't wait for the next adventure.
Sandcastles break, wave after wave. Promises made.
Chris, setting up COVID field hospitals as an EMT, as a volunteer fireman or fire person. You help people every day. Phoebe, your research aims to bring nature into built spaces and to literally help everyone breathe easier. So both of you, thank you for that.
Hi, Chris. I love you.
You complement each other wonderfully, pushing one another outside of your comfort zones and giving yourselves the love and space to grow from that. I mean, Chris has even turned Phoebe into someone who is almost mostly punctual, and for that I thank you.
Kickstep.
Galda glāze ūdens un viss tajā iekšā. Tik maz ir vajadzīgs šai plašumā telpas, jo lielāka pasaule, jo vairāk trūks telpas.
Oh, it's not raining.
It's not raining.
Kā nosargāt gleznu, ko aplaupa ota,
So type 1 fun is when you're doing something and you know that it's fun and it feels fun in the moment. And type 2 fun, which is our favorite type of fun, is when you're doing it, you're like, oh man, this is hard or this sucks. But then you get home, you take a hot shower, the dogs are asleep by the fire, and you're like, man, that was so fun. We should do that again. That's type 2 fun. And type 3 fun is where it wasn't fun, it was never fun, but you know it's good for you, so you do it anyway.
I've been chasing mountains I can't climb, holding out for heroes in the night. I find myself here in the dark. We learn to fight.
Words cannot express how incredibly lucky I am to have met you on that rainy day in New York City, and that you agree to go on a second date with me despite knowing I lived hundreds of miles away.
Like a river, wild like the fire in your veins makes you shiver. And I chase the winter out of my mind like the dark in the distance.
Before I met you, I did not like camping in the rain one bit, and actively tried to avoid it at all costs, but you did not. To you, rain was part of the experience, and if you wanted to have the experience, you needed to embrace the discomfort. It is through this discomfort that you learn how to deal with challenges. I don't know what the future has in store for us, but what I do know is that if we stick together and support each other, we'll be able to weather whatever rain comes our way.
But I most love and admire that you two, in your own ways, more than almost anyone else I know, live up to the principles that Phoebe's Irish grandfather, Jim Downey, learned and passed on from his father. And that is, work hard, be honest, and try to leave the world a better place than you found it.
Me, the plague, the consumer, and the destroyer of things. Me, what has been and will always try to be. Me, the human, like no other species. Us, the abundance, the givers and the fixers of wounds. Us, the parasites, but like no other parasites. This, the world, and one day will push humans apart. The same way a dog shakes off its fleas. Like many times before. And then there will be no more me, but fully us, going across the cosmos, dead and alive, waiting for another chance.
Phoebe had great good fortune to meet her. Her name was Lynn Margulis, and she was a friend for life, passed away a few years ago. If you've ever heard of mitochondria or chloroplasts, she discovered that they are the parasites that power our lives and make those plants outside work. Life has got just one single, straightforward rule. You can see it written on every tree, in the lichens that grow there. It's reciprocity.
There will come a day when we can no longer adventure. I hope that when that day comes, I'm by your side, enjoying a coffee in the mountains, wherever that might be, looking forward to bringing family and friends together once more. I love you now and forever.
Go, pack your weather. Be the rain, the sun, the earth. Hold the air and exhale this video. Just
It has been 1,000 years since I gave up hoping.
go there.
Stole my heart and all my tears at the bottom of the ocean. I hit the ground, I ate the dirt. Went cold turkey on the church. I just kept on running, 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 running. I got real good at laying low. I got the hang of breaking. But today I feel like volcano. Today something is changing. Can't hold it down, it's breaking loose. I could try, but there's no use in running, 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 running. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hold them steady, blazing guns. Ooh, get ready. 'Cause here it, here it, here it, here it, here it comes.
We are literally stardust. So when you go out and look up at the night sky, yeah, your urge is, I'm small and that's large. And yes, you're alive in this universe, but there's another way to look at it. The universe is alive within you.